Hello,
Hello,
how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm also doing very well.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you for having this sit down with us.
Thank you.
Kindly introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you first for the platform. My name is EULOLO ESTHER. I come from Kakamega County, Mumias East sub-county to be specific. As much as we hear talking about the Mulika, I feel Mulika program came in at the right time, the time when so many cases are being hidden, like no one is ready to speak about them. And then the increase, there are so many cases. But now if you move to, shall I say, the police stations, the health departments, you'll find that the cases are too low, too low. Very few cases are there. Yeah.
Thank you. Set the stage for us. Mulika campaign, Kakamega County.
It is the worst time of us, time where most cases are being there are double entries when it comes to reporting of cases. We have CHPs in the community. So if at all one CHP records a certain rape or defilement case, another one will record the same defilement case, another one will record, so like 5 CHPs are recording the same defilement or rape case of maybe one person. When you go to the information, maybe the CHA or the MOH is having, you'll find that he's having around 5 people that were raped within. Those are just one person who felt like I need to talk, and then the CHP are like, if this one is feeling like talking, then we should approach. So everyone wants to report, and they are reporting with the same person, meaning they are giving out the wrong information. But again, we also have other stories that CHPs are not liaising, or even if they are liaising with the village elders, we call them Liguru on our side, the chiefs. If they are liaising with them, there are so many information that they are not getting. Having a conversation with a village elder, you'll find they'll tell you that we have so many cases, but you don't know where to report. So basically, Mulika is here to make sure that such like cases are being brought out like so clear. And then we also have cases in schools that no one is ready to talk about. If at all I'm a teacher, I'm in a school, I'm defiling these young girls, the minors in schools. Other teachers will be afraid to talk about it because I'm the head teacher after all.
Okay, so you've touched a bit on the culture. Kakamega County was number 3 in the 2022 KDHS data in related to teenage pregnancies. So number 3 countrywide out of 47 counties. I want you to talk to me about Mulika and how culture, such as the bullfighting cultures, the late night football tournaments, and all the other cultural practices that are associated with this area of the country, how it has contributed to these very staggering numbers that we are recording, that we are seeing in the media and in all these other reports by the agencies.
One thing I can say, the platform has really created a channel or an easy path for rape and defilement to our young girls, because most of them, one thing I'll always say is that the girls of today are not same as, you'll see someone is 14 years, yes, but the body looks like she's kind of 18, 20, Now, they're always free. Shall I say the parents give them freedom? So these girls will go out, or they'll sneak out to go just to watch the football. Sisi huku inaitwa chini ya mataa. They'll play usiku na mchana. Usiku ni chini ya mataa. So whatever happens hiyo usiku, no one cares. People who are there, they don't care. After the tournaments, maybe let me say in January, February, March is when now you start hearing we have a young girls or a teen who is pregnant at the moment. He doesn't know the father of that kid.
Are there reporting channels that are available to these victims as someone who lives within this community? Are they well known? And if they're not, what are your suggestions for systems that can be set in place that will allow victims a channel to
get justice?
Because at the end of the day, these are children in the cases of defilements, and these are adults, young women and men who did not give consent to be sexually abused. So Set the stage for us.
Reporting channels in Kakamega County are so poor because Kakamega culture is so high. Relativity is so high. Huyu ni mtoto wa ndugu yangu. Huyu ni damu yangu. Huyu ni mjukuu wa mjukuu wangu. You understand? Now amemdefile. Turudi tu nyumbani, we solve this. Hii maneno iishe because huyu ni mtoto wa, you understand? Nipe kitu kidogo, hii kesi ifanye nini? Irudi nyumbani. Those are the chiefs. But now, if at all you get now having stories with these girls after some time, or the women, now if they think of getting married, someone has already, because of stigma, ashawachukia. And that's why the community will be like, oh, we are seeing LGBTQ rising, what and what. It's rising because whatever the girl went through akiwa mdogo, anafika mahali anaona no, men kwangu hapana. You understand? A man, a boy, let me say a boy, was defiled akiwa mdogo. So amekuwa a man right now, you expect him to marry is like, no. Nilifanywa hivi na mama fulani, so I hate women. You understand? So the reporting channels within Kakamega County are so I can just say they are so poor. The key people who should involve in this, they are the village elders. They'll give us so many cases that are being hidden there in the community. The village elders knows how many people that have been rejected by the chiefs are coming back to the community. But then what can they do? Because you see, after all, I'm not employed by the government as a village elder. So again, my information or my report, I can't give it anywhere. So if at all we'll have a platform, I think it's also a nice platform whereby as much as we'll be engaging the village elders, we should also have, he said, bringing the national government on board. Those are the DCs, to show us how are they getting the information from the village elders, and if they are not, how can they make sure that at least once in a month they are getting those informations from them, so that whatever they are getting from the chiefs, if it's not enough, they compare with what the village elders are having.
Tell me, Mulika, accountability. What does accountability look like to Esther?
To me, accountability is whereby first, if there is a defilement case in the community, if the village elder is having the information, the same information should be at the chief. The same information, as it goes up, it should be the same information at police station, at the health facility. But again, talking about what is at the police station and what is in the hospital is not the same, because currently people do choose, I better go to the hospital, get treated and just leave this story iishe tu hivyo. Jota nikienda police station nani atanisaidia? You know, now I really think accountability pia pale kwa police station inahitajika, like it should be high in a way that, you know, if I'm defiled niko police station, nataka nikuwe naandikiwa OB number, and the police officer is asking me how did I feel when I was being defiled, when I was being raped. You know, such like question makes people feel like, no, then niende niulize maswali kama hizo, acha niende OC nipewe pep, nipewe P2, nisipate ball na nirudi home. So just to say accountability itaanzia, if at all the data yenye tuko nayo kwa village elder, yenye tuko police station, yenye tuko kwa health department is the same, then that means we shall have these cases being dealt with, and then zikisha. Na pia it doesn't mean okay, naeza sema when it comes to now justice serving, if a perpetrator maybe afike a point yenye amejua hii kesi itaniangukia, the judges pia, you know, ama, you know, if a perpetrator ataongana na hii kesi irudishwe home, ama akuje niana win the case, personally nabaki pale na mental problem, sijasaviwa justice. You know, accountability goes even to those leaders. Let's not just prioritize our stomachs. Let's prioritize the future of these young people, young girls, young boys.
So culture, systems, and accountability.
Yeah.
And the silence.
The silence should end.
right from the ground.
Exactly. You know,
Yeah.
if I was just saying, if at all we end the cycle of just making sure, like someone is raped to keep quiet, another person is raped, let's keep quiet, another person is raped, let's keep quiet. If we end that cycle, then if we end the silence, then the cycle of rape cases, defilement cases will go down, will end. Yes.